Mulan, the woman who cross-dressed her way into our hearts. She has become a symbol of modern feminism as a kick-ass warrior who imbues ferocity, almost like a raging fire, or maybe more like a coursing river. Either way, Mulan's voice imbues ferocity as well as a sense of honor and serenity. But who gave voice to this Chinese warrior? Let's find out. Before we start, don't forget to check out our Patreon, our Discord, and of course, like and subscribe. Actress Ming-Na Wen was born to Cantonese parents in 1963 on the Kolo Ani island of Macau. When she was a baby, Ming-Na moved to Hong Kong, and at the age of 4, her family moved to New York, finally ending in Pittsburgh at the age of 9. Already, I can tell this is going to be a great story.
I've always wanted to act. Ever since I did this play in 3rd grade, I was a little bunny rabbit. I just remember I was so excited and I got out on stage and I tripped and the audience laughed. But instead of feeling embarrassed, I was just so elated that I made the audience laugh. And I think that's when the acting bug bit me. Of course, my mother always said that I was destined to be in the arts because of my nose. There it is. My mother reads faces, and apparently this particular nose ascends to the heavens.
Ming-Na continued performing throughout middle school and high school, and upon graduating from high school in 1982, she was accepted into the Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh to study acting. She graduated with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Theater in 1986. Yeah, well, I could have gone to the Carnegie Mellon too, if I hadn't torn my ACL or vocal cords or whatever, just go on. A year before, in 1985, Ming-Na appeared on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood as Royal Trumpeter No. 3, which is probably the coolest thing you could do as a junior in college. Like, come on.
Now the next time we meet will be the Bass Violin Festival. Are you prepared?
We are prepared.
Very good. You may show us.
After leaving college, Ming-Na moved back to New York City, where almost immediately she landed roles at theaters such as the Ensemble Studio Theater and Playwrights Horizons. Notable productions include Redwood Curtain, Speed the Plow, and Luck, Pluck, and Virtue. In 1988, Ming-Na became the first Asian actress to land a contract role on any American daytime drama when she was cast as Leanne Hughes in the popular soap opera As the World Turns.
I'm looking for a Mr. Thomas Christopher Hughes.
Well, I'm Tom Hughes, so what can I do for you?
It's difficult to say this, but I've come a long way to find you. Before my mother died, she told me to find you because you're my father.
After 3 years on the TV drama, in 1993, she delivered a highly praised performance as June in a production of a book we all read in high school English, The Joy Luck Club.
No, I'm just sorry that you got stuck with such a loser. That I've always been so disappointing.
What do you mean disappoint? Piano?
Everything. My grades, my job, not getting married. Everything you expected of me.
Not expect anything. Never expect. Only hope. Only hoping best for you.
After I read Amy Tan's Joy Luck Club, I wanted to partake in anything if they ever made it into a movie. I remember literally thinking that. I didn't care if I was a PA, I didn't care. I just wanted to be a part of the movie because the book had such an impact on me. I didn't realize that there were other Asian Americans who was dealing with the same struggles and the same identity crisis and generational gaps as well as cultural gaps with their parents. And Amy just nailed it each and every time with each of the characters. So to have gotten the opportunity to even just audition, I was so excited. And then to win out and get one of the lead parts, I got the part of June, that That was truly sort of like my green card into Hollywood.
Ming-Na then demonstrated her versatility as the fearless female lead Chun-Li in the 1994 action flick Street Fighter. I don't know about you, but I like me some Chun-Li.
Yes, hi!
And then landed a reoccurring role on the sitcom The Single Guy.
This is gonna be our best Thanksgiving ever, Sammy. Just you, me, our upgraded rental, and little cabin in Maine.
No parades, no relatives, no turkey. Not a single trace of any stifling Thanksgiving traditions.
Amen!
Still gonna listen to the Lions game, right?
Of course, we're not savages.
Around the same time, in 1995, Ming-Na was chosen to voice the lead in an upcoming film for Disney. She joined the cast very early in production and helped streamline the character.
Yeah, well, in the beginning, there was definitely a lot more sessions because they were experimenting with a lot of different story ideas. And eventually, they went back to the original story and legend of Mulan. So that would be about maybe every couple of weeks or so I would go in for a session. And it was so much fun. But I've been working on the project for 3 years.
Creating Mulan's male alter ego, what was his name again?
It's Ping.
Ping.
Oh, duh. Was a challenge for Ming-Na.
I had to concentrate on being able to create a different character and thinking how Mulan would think. That's the hard part, you know. For Mulan, being who she is and her experiences with men being so limited, you know, what would her image of what a man should be? So that's the first difficult part. And then finding a voice level where she sort of sounds like a man, but at the same time, she still sounds like Mulan. So it doesn't confuse people, or it doesn't confuse the children, that it's a different character altogether. So those are the only hard parts.
Oh, hi, guys. I didn't know you were here. I was just washing, so now I'm clean, and I'm gonna go. Bye-bye.
Ming-Na won an Annie Award for Best Female Voiceover Performance and later played Mulan again in the 2004 sequel.
I think with Mulan, she is sort of the type of person that you fantasize about being, you know, a courageous person who's willing to sacrifice herself, and yet she's still, you know, very reality-based and have her vulnerabilities and insecurities, but she triumphs in the end because she believes in herself.
Also in 1995, Ming-Na appeared as medical student Deb Chen on ER, but her character's story arc ended after only a few episodes. A few years later, in 2000, she received word that the show's producers wanted to revive her character, now Dr. Deb Chen, as a series regular. It's nice that they remembered, Ming-Na said. She went on to star on ER for the next 4 years, transforming Dr. Chen into one of the program's most enduring characters. Which is more than we could say about Dr. Doug Ross. Clooney.
So your blood pressure is 90 over 60.
Yeah, that's normal for me.
After 4 years, Ming-Na decided to leave the show once again.
After having a child, it became increasingly more difficult because there were so many episodes where a child was hurt, molested, or they lose their parents, and it was very emotional. And I think I loved my ER family.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do something
different.
Ming-Na also continued her career as a voiceover actress in the animated series Spawn and the animated film Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. She also played Ellen Yin in the animated series The Batman, a federal agent in the drama series Vanished, Judge Linda Harris in the comedy series 2.5 Men, and Camille Ray in the 2009 sci-fi drama Stargate Universe.
No point. They're not cleared. I can't tell them who I really am.
Well, you can tell them that their daughter's okay. You can tell them that she misses them and she loves them. Go see them. Oh, I tried to sell that. I did.
Right.
I really...
Yeah.
Wen appeared on the sci-fi series Eureka as the inquisitive U.S. Senator Michelle Wen, beginning in Season 4 in 2011 and serving as a major villain in the 5th and final season in 2012. Good girl Mulan turning into bad girl Michelle Wen. The classic character arc. In 2013, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. premiered with Wen starring as Agent Melinda May.
You don't have the guts to pull that trigger.
No, I may not have an intestinal digestive system, but I am very capable of applying pressure.
And for me, May especially is like absolutely the antithesis of who I am.
Okay.
You know, I mean, she never smiles. She withholds her feelings all the time. I mean, I'll cry at the drop of a hat, you know.
Yeah.
And I get very emotional and I laugh all the time. So it's really, really challenging and amazingly fun. But I approach all the characters the same way.
It's not like the cinematic universe of Marvel where the actors sometimes can have like 3 months to 5 months to train. And,
it's a marathon.
You know, like Captain Marvel, which this guy was also amazing in, right? You know, I mean, literally sometimes we go from a hiatus break of 2 months, we come back in, and it's like, okay, next episode, tomorrow you get to do this fight scene, so we'll rehearse it today, and then you shoot it tomorrow. So it's basically like we just start doing a marathon the next day. Yeah. And it's really important that we work hard at maintaining and, you know, constantly working on our own so that we could just, you know, jump into these fight scenes.
In 2014, Wen reprised her role as Mulan in the Disney Channel series Sophia the First. Her daughter, Michelle Z, also had a reoccurring role in the show as Princess Jun.
We made it! That was great!
On December 7th, 2017, Marvel Entertainment launched a new animation film franchise, Marvel Rising: Secret Warriors. Wen voiced Hala the Accuser, the main antagonist of the film, working with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. co-star Chloe Bennett. Most recently, Ming-Na has appeared in The Mandalorian and The Bad Batch as Fennec Shand, proving once again that once you go Disney, you never go back.
It's funny, when I wanted to pursue a career as an actor, never ever occurred to me that one of the perks would be to be a role model. And in fact, I actually didn't like the label of being a role model because I felt like it would limit, you know, what kind of roles I could take, because when you kind of put up on a pedestal, you feel like you have to live up to it. And I didn't want that. I've been going to these cons and I see the impact Mulan has had on young girls and their mothers. Yes, Mulan is 20 years old. So there have been girls that grew up with Mulan and had been so inspired by her. When I hear those types of stories, it leaves an impact on me because there is something wonderful about being able to inspire and to motivate and as well as entertain. You know, I've always just thought of myself as an entertainer. So being a role model, it's a privilege and it's an honor.
Ming-Na Wen knew she wanted to act and made it happen. But she has done far more than just that. Including being a voice actress for one of the most beloved Disney characters, she has played so many prolific and memorable roles. But most importantly, she became a role model for children and adults alike. And at 57 years old, she's not even close to being done with her career. And we can't wait to see what she does next. Isn't that right, Mushu? Thank you to these people for your generous support, and a special thank you to John David. You guys are really helping keep this channel afloat. Thank you. Thank you for watching this episode of Disographies. Don't forget to check out our Patreon and Discord, and click the thumbs up button below if you liked the video. And if you want to be notified when the next episode comes out, subscribe and click the bell. Comment below with characters you would like to see us cover. Further reading and references are linked below. We hope to see you in another Disography.